Oh my gosh, guys, so welcome back. What should I say? Yeah, no, welcome back. I mean, I haven't really been gone for that long, but it's been longer than it usually has anyway. So I've started this little thing with, what's it called? It's honestly just like these posts that I found this app has, and it's like a self-care app. And I found that this picture that they did of like a self-care month, and I've been doing every day there's like something that you try like obviously to do, but it's like really good. Like it's got ones for like the mind, body, your soul, and things like that. So they're all like separate. Every day is different. And today is to stretch all your muscles, which is something that I'm pretty good for stretching like after I work out and stuff, but I just do the major muscles. I don't really go into depth with a lot of different exercises. So that's where I try to put into like my yoga and meditation aside so I can do that. But like I've been saying, since everything's just been hectic, so I haven't had any really time to just put aside to just do this. So I thought I will accomplish that today, do my stretching, all the body muscles, and have a chat to you guys. So I want to stretch as well, grab your mat. Well, this isn't a mat, but this is just a random towel. I've been on the go all day, so I haven't had time to go home and get a towel. There's leaves everywhere. But this is just a random towel I have in the back because it's winter and my front window needs to be ice free when I leave the house at 5:30 in the morning. So this is the towel here. It's nothing colourful. So I'm gonna start by getting into, I call it like a butterfly shape. So I bring my feet together, or heels together, and with my elbows I try to push my legs down. So the more I inhale and exhale, I can get nice and deep. It's always good to stretch while your muscles are warm. So I did a quick lap around the oval, quick power walk just to get, things going, get your joints ready. And yeah, straight into it. So you can do this by like putting heat rub on, you can have a hot shower, you can do a few exercises, but just make sure your body's like really, really warm and loosen. You don't want to feel stiff in all areas or tight anywhere. So I like to start with basic movements and then of course move into more in-depth movements. So we got such a good day today. Like it's literally so freaking nice. Like it looks hot, like on camera I'm just like oof, like it looks sunny as, but it's freezing. It's still really, really cold. So I'm gonna get moving so I can warm up a little bit. What do you reckon? Now I'm gonna bring one leg out, full extension, and then keep the opposite really, really close. I'm gonna reach one arm up and over, try to reach your toes. And then same thing, every time I get into a movement, I always take a big deep breath in and exhale slowly. Try to push myself down that little bit deeper. Stretching and flexibility is so important especially when you're working out and stuff as well. So we need to make sure we get that in. And we'll swap sides. So what has been going on? My last video I uploaded was, I kind of did recap a little bit of what was going on. I just feel like even since then, everything's just happened. It's just been like a really crazy time of the year. I'm not even sure if anyone else is going through some shit, leave me a comment below. Everyone I've been speaking to has got something. Hey, it's just like never stops. But we had a passing this past week, so that was really full on. It was someone very, very, very close to us. So I'm going to do the same movement, the same butterfly movement, but I'm going to move my feet further up so I can get more into my glutes and my tailbone. Yeah, so we had that. So that's been a lot. I've had people coming around every day, all week. We were at the hospital for like nearly a week straight. Oh no, sorry, it was like just under a week at the hospital, like staying with her and whatnot. We never wanted to leave her alone, and yeah, just basically seeing everyone. and spending time with her for the last bit of time that she had. So that was that. So that was full on. That was literally like anytime I wasn't at work, anytime, you know, I was free, I was there. And then we had the funeral this week, the viewing, you know, all that. So it's just been crazy, like a lot of cooking, a lot of cleaning, a lot of seeing people, a lot of just trying to, it's just like anyone that knows that when someone passes, it's just so heavy. Like your whole day to day just like changes. The whole week is just crazy, and just being there for support. So that was that. So hopefully, I mean, the long weekend's this weekend, but I'm praying that next week everything will kind of go back to normal. It's been a rough past couple of months, and then I think this was just, you know, it tops it off, and now I'm hoping that, things can kind of settle down a bit. So I'm going to keep this leg bent at the front. I'm going to pop this one behind in a staggered position, open up the hips. I'm going to stretch back to stretch my hips, curve the tailbone slightly, and then walk the hands out to get into those hamstrings. Yeah, so that was like very recently. Packages have just been going off. It's literally just been busy. I didn't think, like, when I first started this, I honestly wasn't prepared how hectic it was going to be. So it's just hard. Like, I know you're all hearing the same thing. You're probably just like, okay, like, we get it. But everything is just so time consuming. Like, everything that I'm doing now to set, you know, to do the things that I want to achieve is just like very time consuming, and it's a lot of your own time that you're not getting paid for either. Because it's a lot of planning, it's a lot of organizing, it's a lot of behind the scenes work, it's a lot of fidgeting, it's a lot of testing, it's a lot of trying this, trying that to see what works. And when I get in those moments, like, I don't go on my phone, I'm not on my laptop, I'm not like, you know, my head's on paper, my head's on that work, my head's in that space between someone else trying to work this out. Like, I'm still getting used to like the whole, like, how do I say, like, being very involved with technology. I was one of those kids that used to eat dirt when I was little, so I'm just changing legs, so stretching the other side. So same thing, staggered position, and then staggered backwards and forwards. Walking out, so you get a nice stretch in the tailbone. Started to get more involved with like, my social media and that, because I only had a Facebook page, and then I only got Instagram and everything else to promote like my business and stuff. So hasn't really been that long. So I'm still getting like kind of used to it. And then there are other days where I'm like flat out on it. Like, I'll just like be cooking all day, or I'll just be like, you know, working on some programs and some exercises and trying them out. So like, I'll just film them while I'm going. So that's that. That's just the usual. There's some exciting things coming with that, which I don't mind sharing. I'm not like a private person in that aspect. Like, if I'm gonna bring it up, I'm gonna talk about it. I've got another meeting this afternoon to get my website started, because my merchandise has taken off like no tomorrow. My boxes are taken off, which I did not even think that, you know, it was going to as much as it did. And I'm building a website because I physically cannot control everything that I'm getting in. Like I said in my last video, I'm basically doing everything in a business. What you get your staff members to do is what I'm doing for one person. So if a website is just one more step that can make it easier, which is great. So moving on to the next move, I'm just going to come into child pose. So I'm not going to talk for this one. So sitting back, thumb on your heels, nice big stretch. Oh, that's better. But honestly, like, how freaking so much nicer today. Any chance that I get to come outside, like, oh, I'm so there. Because just, even though it's so much warmer inside, it just kills me to like look at the walls and, you know, your room for ages. Yep, so that's that. I'm going to organise my website this afternoon, so hopefully that can be out within the next couple of weeks, because there's a lot of work, there's a lot of new things I'm adding on there that I'm going to start doing. So I'm going to get my packages on there. I'm going to have different options for packages as well, because I'm expanding. Like, I've got a few new brands that I'm working with to add into the box, and there's a few people in town locally for their local companies and businesses that I am planning on getting. Actually, no, not planning, they're actually they're putting their things in there, putting what they create into my box, which is great. So that's really cool. So one of them is gonna start next week, and the other one I need to help her with the sample packaging and all that. So that'll probably be the week after. And yeah, so slowly adding more things, because I know that was one of the few things that a few people mentioned. Like, everyone's been happy with them, which is good. I'm super happy to hear that. But it's obviously my intention to have that box absolutely filled to the shit house. Like, have everything in there, everything you need, mind, body, soul, fitness and health, like every single thing that you can get in there is in the one. So that's that. Different sorts of packages, the merchandise. So I've got tights and singlets, I've got hoodies coming, and then I have a whole new range for summer that I want to get done up. So like I said, just a lot of work, a lot of planning, detailing and whatnot. So that's all on my website as well. I also want to do up normal programs on there, so if people don't want to buy the packages, or if they, you know, just need help with programming and workouts and whatnot, I want to have them on my website. Like, I can upload my videos on there as well. If people get lost for exercises or for what the hell they're meant to be doing, at least, or the videos and that are on there as well, because eventually I don't want to get rid of Instagram, but I just want to limit my posting on there, if that makes sense. Not intentionally, but I just would rather it be on my website, because at least they're on there forever and it's mine. Like, I own them, then nothing's gonna happen to them and whatnot. So that, and then so that's pretty cool. And then oh god, what else? Something oh god, something that, like, I really want to blurt out right now, and that is one thing. If I will bring up one thing that I say I can't talk about now, I will bring up now. Let me work out how long it will be. I reckon at least next, the end of this month. What are we in, June? I reckon at least the end of this month or the start of next month. Maybe that's what you can do. Maybe you can leave me a comment below of what you think that is. It's very, very exciting. Like, every time I think about it, I get emotional. So I get very emotional. So you can guess whatever you want in the comment section below. I'm not going to give any hints away, but if someone does nail it on the head, and when I do reveal it, it is that, then I might do like a giveaway or something. So, or I'll just reach out to you. But yeah, holy shit. Alright, let's move on. So, this is a reminder as well, if you don't stretch, you need to get your stretching on. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. I'm looking for a car. I found a couple that want to buy my car. So that's good. I just need to find one before I sell it, which I've told them. I said, like, you have to wait another couple of weeks to a month, because I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, but I'm looking. I'm trying to find. Well, I'm 20 now. I'm trying to find something that obviously that will last me till like 25. Fingers crossed, maybe 30 years old. But I'm happy if I can push the mark of 25 years old. That would be great. So maybe like an SUV or something, like a Mazda, Volkswagen. I don't know. I don't really know. My boyfriend's a mechanic, so I'm just gonna let him decide. I always choose one, and then he looks at it and he's like, nah, not this, not that. I'm like, oh, okay. So he is just gonna do a bit of car shopping for me, and I'm just gonna get whatever, as long as it's black. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of white. My car's navy, but it looks almost black, so like I can get away with it. And then I don't like any other color. I hate silver. I really hate silver. So black, as long as it's black, I could not, like, I don't really care about anything else. A lot of cousins are coming home. If Jacinta, you're watching this, I'm still waiting for you to come home. She's probably thinking I'm waiting for you to come up there. Seriously, how many times have I told her I'm gonna go up to, I mean, we went to Wollongong last year, but I just can't deal with Sydney. Hey, I've been up there. I was up there for like 1 year. It was my second year when I was in the fitness industry. So now it's my 4th year in, which is like crazy because it feels like only yesterday, but it feels like I've also been in it for like a lifetime. So my second year being in the fitness industry, I spent like literally 2 weeks every single month, nearly every month to 2 months in Sydney for 2 weeks for work. Whether it was like I was working at a few different gyms, or whether it was workshops, or whether it was like I was working like with Les Mills for ages, you know, getting qualified in Les Mills, like all those sort of things, like Zumba and that, like traveling, like just in general. Oh my gosh, like I was there so many times. Like I'm pretty sure I know every single suburb now because of like how ridiculous it was. Yeah, because of that, I just like am so over it. So over it. But yeah, so lots of family coming home, lots of friends coming home. Before you know it, your week's done. Like, when adults say when you're little that adulting is hard, it's hard. I don't know where the time goes. That's half my problem. That's half the things that I'm worrying about is like, why the hell does the time go so quick? Did anyone else tell me that? Or is it just me? Oh, freaking leaves, mate. Oh my gosh. What's everyone doing for the long weekend? I don't know, what am I doing? I'm working a little bit tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Saturday. I just got a few things to catch up on. Just leaves me Monday free, so I'll just catch up on those tomorrow. And then that's really it. I'm gonna catch up with some friends. I'm gonna catch up on some cooking because there have been so many recipes that I've been wanting to do and haven't been able to do them. So, oh, hello. Hi. Hi. It's talking to me. How are you? Doesn't want to talk to me now. Hey. Oh my god, that's so rude. I thought I was gonna talk to me. Yeah, so I'll do that. And then, yeah, I don't really know. There's not much else planned for the weekend. Just cruisy. I just look forward to no routine, hey. That's about the only thing that, like, I mean, I've gone on that many holidays the past couple of years since I left school, so, I mean, I'd still love to go on more, but I'm happy to wait. It's just more like getting to the Sunday where it's like you don't have to rush, you don't really have anywhere to be, you just take your time and whatnot, so it's my favourite part. Anyway, I think I feel pretty stretched. I'm pretty good. This sun is like making me die. Sitting in it for this long now, I feel like I'm like struggling. Oh, well, let me know down below what you think the surprise is in the next month. I think you guys are gonna freak the fuck out. Seriously. Seriously. Leave me a comment below. I look forward to hearing from yous, and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and whatnot, and Facebook, just so you can keep up to date. I've been posting again. Like I said, I had that break for a while and whatnot, but I'm starting to get back into it. So leave me some love in the comments, just so I know that you like what you're seeing. Sending all my love and positive energy out to you. So thanks for stretching with me, thanks for chatting, and thanks for listening to my crap 24/7. And I will talk to you in my next video.